welcome to the Dr. Guitar channel. In this video, I'll be doing a tutorial on the song Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You by Led Zeppelin. I'll be covering the difficulty in each main section, so the verse, the instrumental break, the interlude, the chorus, and the outro. And at the end I have 3 tips. I give the overall difficulty of this song a 7 out of 10. If you take a look at the left hand, it's using a lot of chords here, so an A minor 7, C/G, a D7 with an F sharp in the bass, an F chord with your thumb over top, and an E chord. And we're also going to leave first position and play some broken chord shapes. So since it's moving around so much, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. The rhythm of this song is pretty difficult. There are a lot of syncopated notes which are hard to catch, in this tune particularly. And then also each section has a different rhythmic feel. So you have to really be able to internalize the beat and understand how to do that. So for that reason I give this an 8 out of 10. The right hand in the song has a lot of cross string picking, and it's not the kind that's one after the other. It's jumping around a lot and skipping notes. So it's pretty difficult to do, and then it also has some fast strumming. So for that reason, I give this a 6 out of 10. To determine the difficulty of each song, I add up the left hand, rhythm, and right hand difficulties and round out that average. Let's get started. The verse is all cross string picking, and what I'd like to do is go chord by chord. So the first chord is an A minor, so go ahead and slap one of those on, and we're going to break it into 2 parts. So the first part is 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 1st string. And then the second part is 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, like this. Now, oftentimes this is done with the pick. I like to use fingerstyle for more stability, and you can use whichever one you want. And we're going to go to a C/G chord, so that's a C chord with the G in the bass. And we're going to add our pinky to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string for melodic passage here. So the first half is 6th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string. And then you're going to take your pinky off and play the same set of strings. So the 6th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, which sounds like this. Then we're going to go to a D7 chord with an F sharp in the bass. So you use your 2nd finger for the 6th string, 2nd fret. And you're going to keep your pinky back here, this little movement back to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And we're going to do the same right hand pattern. So the 6th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string. And then you're going to take your pinky off for that same melodic pattern and do the same set. 6, 4, 3, 2, like this. And then we're going to switch to an F chord with your thumb over top on the 6th string here. And you'll just do an arpeggio pattern up this once. And then you're going to go to an E chord. So that's 6, 4, 3, 2. 6, 4, 3, 2. When you put it all together, it sounds like this. A minor, C/G, pinky, 1 D7 with F sharp, pinky, F, E. All those chords get repeated in the verse, except there's a little bit of a variation the second time. So let's take a look at that. So we're going to actually take our A minor and add our pinky to the 1st string, which makes this an A minor 7. And we're going to play the 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 1st string. And then you're going to take your pinky off back to a regular A minor and do the same set of strings. 5, 4, 3, 1. Like this. And then we're going to go to our C/G chord and do the same thing with our pinky here. 6, 4, 3, 1. And then take your pinky off. 6, 4, 3, 1. Like this. And then the rest is the same as verse 1, like this. The instrumental break switches to fast strumming, so we'll go ahead and slap an A minor chord and we'll take a look at the strumming pattern. So it's down, down, up, down, down. Down, down, up, down, down. And then here we're going to jump up to a broken chord here, which is 5-string chord. You're going to put your 1st finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string, the 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the 3rd string, and your 2nd finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. And you're going to play this once on a syncopated note, like, and then you're going to play an A minor shape on the 7th and 6th fret and play this once on a syncopated note. Like this. And when you get here, you're going to add in 6 more strums like this. And 2 and 3 and 4. When you put that together, it sounds like this. When you put both parts together, it sounds like this. Down, down, up, down, 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 and 2 and 3 and 4. Down, 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 down. This all repeats 4 times in a row. This leads us to the interlude, which goes back to finger picking, and this one's a little bit easier because you're just going to do a finger picking pattern on the 5, 4, 3, 2 strings, one after the other, which is a lot easier to do than jumping around strings. So let's take a look at these chords. It's the 1st finger, 2nd fret, 3rd finger, 4th fret on the 4th string, pinky on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. So you'll do that pattern, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then you're going to jump up and use that same chord shape from the instrumental break. 5, 4, 3, 2. And then you're going to go to that A minor shape from the instrumental break as well, but this time we'll add our pinky on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. And then you'll take your pinky off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2. And this all repeats except the beginning chord isn't this one we had here. They change it. So it changes to the 2nd fret, 4th string with your 2nd finger, pinky on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and you'll do that same right hand pattern. And then the same sequence after. This all repeats 3 more times after the first one. The chorus is a lot easier than the other parts of this song. We're just going to have some chords and strumming, so let's take a look at it. Start with an A minor chord, and the strumming pattern is down, up, down, down. And in the middle of this pattern, you're going to have to lift your hand off the chord and put it back down. So let's take a look at where that's at. It's down, up, down, down, which happens on the last up strum, like this. Down, up, down, down, down. And then the last 2 down strums, you're going to have to mute them like this. And the way you execute this is by taking your hand and releasing the pressure on the frets. Don't take your hand off of the frets, just release the pressure like this. And then when you put it all together, it sounds like this. Down, up, down, up, down, down. Down, up, down, up, down, down. And then we're going to switch to a C/G chord and add your pinky on the 1st string here. And you're going to do the same exact strumming pattern. Down, up, down, up, down, down. And then a D with an F sharp in the bass. Down, up, down, down. And then here it's going to change a little bit. You'll just do down, up on an F chord, and then down, up on an E chord. When you put it all together, it sounds like this. Down, up, down, up, down. The outro has some bar chord shapes, and what we're going to do is bar the 9th fret, add your 2nd finger to the 10th fret of the 2nd string, and all you got to play is the 6th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string at the same time, 4 times in a row, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to switch to barring the 8th fret, pinky on the 10th fret, same string, same amount of times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you slide your bar back to fret 7, keep your pinky on fret 10, 4 times, same strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you slide back even more to fret 6, but this time you'll add your 2nd finger to the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and you keep your pinky on fret 10 on the 2nd string like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from here you'll play an A minor 9 chord, and you'll have the 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 1st string, and then the 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string. and that goes back and forth like this. And at the end, you just strum all 5 strings. When you put it all together, it sounds like this. Fret 7, fret 6, add your second finger, A minor 9. The first tip I have for this song is to use your guide finger. And a perfect example of this happens in the instrumental break where we slide up to these broken chords. And you'll see that your third finger is actually in common with all of these chords on the third string. So don't take your finger off of that string. Let that be a guide for when you jump up, go back, and then you can jump way down. So that'll help you. The second tip I have is to plant your fingers. So when you're playing the beginning in the verse and you have this arpeggio pattern, put all of your fingers down at once in the right hand and then do them one at a time. Then go to the next arpeggio pattern, put all of your fingers down, and then play those. This will really kind of help smooth things out for you in the beginning. And once you get that down, it should help you to break them up into what we call sequential plantings, where you go one at a time. And the goal is to play it sequentially. The third tip I have is to prepare your left hand thumb in advance. So in the chorus, a lot of these open chords, like your A minor and C/G, don't need your thumb over top, but I recommend having it there early. That way when you get to the D with an F sharp chord, it's already in advance, ready to go, and same thing when you get to the F chord. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to help. And I also take requests, folks, so if there's a song you want me to do, I'll make a tutorial. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.